Have you ever noticed how a wound on your skin heals? At first, it's raw, red, and every touch stings. But over time, it scabs, and one day you touch it and realize it doesn't hurt anymore. Healing a broken heart is the same. The pain doesn't vanish overnight, but little by little, small signs appear, showing you that your heart is stitching itself back together. Today, I want to share with you 5 clear signs you're finally healing from a broken heart. If you notice these signs in your own journey, smile because your heart is stronger than you think. The storm is passing. In the beginning, heartbreak feels like a storm cloud that follows you everywhere. You wake up heavy and you fall asleep in tears. The constant ache of missing them lingers like the smell of rain on dry pavement. But then one day, you catch yourself laughing at a movie or smiling at a funny message. A memory that once brought only pain now brings a chuckle. The storm is still there, but you're finding shelter between the raindrops. That's the first sign of healing. You begin to find small rays of light in your day. You can find happiness in small things like sunshine, a good book, or a simple walk. The pain is still there, but it no longer consumes every moment. You can feel sad and still enjoy the sunset. It's like the sun still shining through thick clouds. It may not be bright yet, but it's enough to remind you that a new dawn is coming. You don't talk about them anymore. There was a time when every conversation circled back to them. He used to like this. She always said that. Every song reminded you of a moment you shared. Every street corner had a story. They were woven into the fabric of your life. But now you find yourself not mentioning them as much. Their name doesn't roll off your tongue as easily anymore. You stop wondering what they're doing or who they're with. You don't check their social media daily or stalk their friends list. And instead of emptiness, you feel lighter. That's the second sign. You're no longer chained to the past. It's like taking off a heavy backpack. You realize you can walk faster, breathe deeper, live freer. You're back in your own story. Once you put them at the center of your universe, you gave up sleep, hobbies, even dreams for the relationship. You made sacrifices until the only thing left was the hope of a future with them. But now you're returning to the things that made you you. You work out, journal, read, cook, dance, write. You spend time with friends or take that solo trip you've been eyeing. You're picking up old passions or starting new ones. You reinvesting in yourself because you realize that the best person you can be is the best revenge. This is the third sign. You've put yourself back into the picture. Like a tree that's been pruned, you're growing new branches, stronger, greener, reaching higher. You can look at the past without breaking down. In the raw days after the breakup, the smallest trigger could send you spiraling. A text, a song, a place you once visited together, even the month of your anniversary could send you back to the depths of despair. But as time goes on, you start feeling more in control. Memories that once brought unbearable pain now bring a quiet ache. You can think of them without immediately breaking down. You can look at old photos, listen to our songs, and while tears might fall, they're not the big, dramatic waterfalls of grief anymore. They're the soft pitter-patter of rain on a summer night, cleansing and refreshing. That's the fourth sign. Memories have become part of your story, not your burden. You don't erase the past, but you also don't let it hold your present hostage. You're open to new beginnings. When your heart was broken, the future seemed bleak. You might have sworn off dating, love, and even hope. All you could see was the gaping wound inside you. But now that wound has started to close. The raw edges are softening, the throbbing pain is fading, and you find yourself thinking about the future again, not with fear, but with hope. Maybe you're considering a new job opportunity, planning a vacation, or imagining a different kind of life. Maybe you're thinking about dating again, or hoping to meet someone special. Maybe you're simply excited about the changing seasons of your life. Whatever it is, you're ready to see where life takes you next. This is the fifth sign. Your heart is steady enough to welcome what's ahead. Just like after a long winter, the first buds push through the soil. You don't have a full spring yet, but proof that it's on its way. You're ready to write the next chapter of your story. Healing is never a straight line. Some days you'll feel like you're making progress, and other days you'll feel like you're back at square one. You might wake up feeling strong and independent and go to bed questioning if you'll ever be whole again. You might feel proud of yourself for being single and free one minute, and the next you're longing for companionship. You might feel like you over your ex one minute, and the next you find yourself poring over their social media posts. That's okay. Just know that whatever you're feeling is valid. There's no timeline for healing and no right way to grieve. But if you notice these signs in your life, know this: you're on the right path. The pain is lighter. You don't talk about them anymore. You're putting yourself back into your story. You think of them without breaking down. And you're open to new beginnings. These aren't just signs of healing. They're signs of growth. Your heart is not broken forever. It's stitching itself back together, one beat at a time. And through those cracks, light is finding its way in. I know you're going through a hard time. But please remember this: you're stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more loved than you can imagine. If this message resonates with you, send it to someone who needs it. Let them know that healing is possible and that brighter days are coming. And don't forget to subscribe, because on this journey of healing, you never have to walk alone. If you found comfort in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support means everything to us. Also, we would love to hear your thoughts. What are some ways you've found to heal your broken heart? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. And for more insightful mental health content, check out our other videos. Thank you for watching. Take care.